December of 2019, I performed a reading for a live audience at an event called Listen to Your Mother, which is a national storytelling show featuring local writers and their essays about motherhood. My essay, called Winning Christmas, was about a very special Christmas gift that I got, or more accurately did not get, from my mom in 1978. We're supposed to say that Christmas is not about presents. We all know that, right? We're supposed to be like Linus and push peace on earth and goodwill toward men, but let's be honest, when you were 10, you just could not stop thinking about presents. And I think that's okay to admit, because we were children and we love to get stuff. And that's not our fault. That's the fault of the people buying us all the stuff. And sometimes that stuff was really important to us. And when you didn't get what you wished for, it could be devastating. Again, because we were children. So let's put aside Linus's peace on earth for just a moment and go back in time to see what that is all about. So I'm going to read this essay for you. Actually, I'll read the first part for you, and then you'll get to see the actual live recording kick in. This is Winning Christmas. All I wanted for Christmas in 1978 was Andy Gibb. I wanted the sweet, sweet vibe coming off that poster, the one with the red satin shirt, his arms open wide, beckoning to me, calling out, "Come on, girl, let's do this." The one my grandma saw and said, "He sure likes his chest hair." Yes, Grandma, he does, and so do I. I had recently graduated from the sweet innocence of Sean Cassidy's smooth chest to Andy's more openly sexual chest area, often shirtless, but still jacketed, as if he was on his way out the door, naked from the waist up, and said, "Oh, it looks chilly out there. I'd better grab a jacket." So you can see why I'd be so desperate to find Andy Gibb under the tree, hopefully in the form of shadow dancing, his chart-topping smash album with the biggest song of the whole year on it, conveniently called Shadow Dancing, a term I assumed had something to do with getting married. The cover of Shadow Dancing was just like the poster. Red satin shirt, chest hair, come on girl, let's do this. Get married, that is, right? And on Christmas morning, I saw a flat 12 by 12 square wrapped under the tree with my name on it. "Oh, please, God," I said to myself, "please don't let it be a calendar." I held it in my hands, and my mom looked at me smiling, like she knew my mind was going to be blown. This 12 by 12 square was going to make all my dreams come true, and she had made it happen. She was going to win Christmas. I ripped off the paper and stared at it and said, "What the hell is this?" I'd never seen this before. It said Andy Gibb on the cover, but this was not my Andy Gibb. This guy was in black and white, no red satin shirt. And he had a weird punk rock haircut that looked more like the Kinks than the Bee Gees. Where was his soft feathered hair? You could barely even see his chest hair. This was not shadow dancing. It was Flowing Rivers, Andy Gibb's first album, which came out before I even knew that he existed, a lifetime ago, like 6 months or more. Flowing Rivers sounds like a Lawrence Welk album. Not something from a teenage heartthrob with dark curly chest hair popping out of his jacket. I'm sure I'd asked my mom for the Andy Gibb album. How would she know there was more than one? She probably went to the record department at Dayton's and flipped through the G's until she saw Andy Gibb. It's possible that every last copy of Shadow Dancing was sold out that day, and this was all that was left. But how could she know that? I was confused, holding Flowing Rivers in my hands while my whole family watched and waited for me to explode. I saw no other 12 by 12 presents under the tree. This was it. There would be no shadow dancing that Christmas. But I did my very best to kindly and politely look at my mom and whisper an awkward thank you. It was a sad moment, actually, but not just because of Andy Gibb. I was sad that I could ruin a happy moment for my mom, the moment she had honestly and lovingly tried to make my Christmas dreams come true. Even as a child, I felt how important it was for parents to make their children happy on Christmas morning, and I sensed that growing up was making that a little more difficult. As they get older, the things that are most important to our children are often the things that are unspoken. The deepest desire, the unrealistic dream, the awkward fascination, the search for identity. When you're a prepubescent girl contemplating marriage to a rock star, most of that goes unsaid. But my mom said, if I had told her about my married to Andy Gibb fantasy, the one where we walk around in our apartment in our bathrobes, should she break the news that 20-year-olds can't marry 10-year-olds? Or just smile and say, fingers crossed. We can't know everything in their developing minds, and that makes finding that life-changing gift trickier as they grow up. No, Christmas is not about presents, but don't pretend that you don't live for that moment when you surprise your child with the perfect gift. 25 years later, I'm a grown-ass married lady, spending Christmas at my parents' house, and the gift waiting for me under the tree is a flat 6x6 square. It's either a CD or a desk calendar. And truthfully, I'd be fine with a desk calendar. But when I open it, I see the red satin shirt, the chest hair, the arms outstretched. Oh, girl. Yes, it's shadow dancing. And for a quick moment, I get that thrill again of hoping we'll get married. Even though I'm 35 and he's dead, and my actual husband is sitting right next to me on the camera. And both my parents sit on the edges of their seats, a little unsure, but looking like they fully expect to pop up and start high-fiving each other. Because it is never too late to win the whole damn holiday.